What separates million-dollar traders from everybody else? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your girl, Megan Savage. After years of studying some of the most successful traders in the industry and working with hundreds of students, I'm going to tell you guys something that blew my mind. The difference between profitable traders and everybody else is not strategies, it's not indicators, it isn't even market knowledge. It's 3 specific mindset shifts that all legendary traders have. So I'm going to be breaking down the exact psychological secrets that I've learned analyzing some of the greats. And at the end, I'm going to show you how to apply this immediately to your trading. Secret number 1, and this completely changed how I approach trading. Legendary traders treat trading like a business, not gambling. And here's what I mean by this. While most traders are looking for their next big win, their next home run, successful traders are focused on consistent, repeatable processes. Think about it this way. When I first started trading, and I'm sure you can relate, I was focused on getting those big wins. We all have that mindset when we first started that we want to turn that $100 into $10,000 as soon as possible. I wanted to turn $100 into $1,000 overnight. But if you're new to trading, I'm sure you now know that that's not realistic. Successful traders have system, processes, rules, just like any successful business. They're not hoping and praying for a good trade. They're executing their plan every single day. The most successful traders that I've studied said something that actually sticks with me to this day. You could publish all the right trading rules in a newspaper and nobody would follow them. The key is consistency and discipline. So here's what you need to ask yourself next time you're on the charts. Are you treating this like a business or are you gambling? Because hoping for the best will never work. Successful traders don't hope, they execute. Secret number 2, successful traders have unwavering discipline, but even with their losses. This is where I see most of my students fail. I learned that the best traders in the world follow one simple rule, and it's cut your losses quickly. So many people are focused on how much they're going to win. And if you're somebody that has a certain amount of money that you want to make each week, I want you to stop that right now. Because what's going to happen is this. Let's just say you want to make $500 every single week. The week's almost up, you have 1 day left, and you are at $300. That's going to train you to start full porting and doing trades that you shouldn't be doing in order to hit your goal. You could have just stopped trading then because there was no actual good setups, but instead because you're so focused on that goal, you're going to end up trading and most likely lose your money. And no one likes a revenge trader. I remember when I was first learning how to cut my losses quickly, I was holding on to too many losing trades. What I used to think this rule meant is when my trade started to reverse to just pull out immediately. That has bit me in the ass before. Because of proper risk management, I know exactly the amount that I am going to lose and I am okay with it. Meaning that if my trade turns around and it does hit my SL, I'm not upset because I accounted for that loss. The losses that hurt the most are the ones that you don't account for. But this also applies with taking profit on the way up. The last thing you want is to be super in profit, and because you were not pulling out and you were being greedy, you didn't end up securing the actual bag. But here's a tip that I learned in my trading experience when it comes to cutting your losses. If you are on a losing streak, there is nothing wrong with sizing down until you get your morale back. You'd be heavily surprised on how much negative momentum that you can pick up when you are on a losing streak. And if you don't check yourself right then and there, you will end up losing a lot more than you should. I've seen traders lose $100 and immediately start revenge trading, trying to make it back after the next trade, sort of like the example that I just went over prior. The most successful traders treat their losses as feedback. They're not failures, it's all data. They cut their mistakes short and they don't hang on to them. This allows them to move on to the next opportunity. And never forget this, there will always be another opportunity in the market. And this brings us to secret number 3, the most counterintuitive one that I learned. Successful traders embrace their losses. Like I said before, novice traders view their losses as a failure and they really take it to heart. They become emotional. Successful traders look at it like cost of a business. They're not trying to be right 100% of the time. It's literally impossible. They're trying to be profitable over time. And I actually urge who's ever watching this to go and research past traders, successful traders. You will hear some wild stories and some massive payouts from people that have a 53% win rate. And I don't necessarily believe that one trader is better than the other. I believe the trader has a better understanding of what their edge is versus other people. When I first started teaching, I thought I had to be right all the time. I was so nervous about giving signals that I was literally shaking, even though that I knew my trading was profitable. But like I said before, I was worried because my win rate is not 90%. But through researching other traders and finding people that had a 40% win rate, 50% win rate, and still be profitable, really helped me get a perspective on what trading actually is. Again, it's not about winning all the time. It's about managing your risk and securing your profits. Now that it's been a few years of teaching, I don't shake when I give signals anymore. And I preach to my students all the time that trading is a probability game, not a certainty game. If anything, you should feel great about that getting into the trading space. We are not fortune tellers. We're not trying to predict the future. We're positioning ourselves to make profit when we're right and minimize damage when we're wrong. Understanding your strategy is only half the battle. This is why I tell people stop strategy hopping. Because most of the time after I get done talking with them, it's usually their mindset. Having the right mindset is what separates profitable traders from everybody else. Here's the thing, knowing these secrets is literally just the beginning. If you want to learn how to think like these trading legends, how to build unshakable discipline, and how to turn these mindset shifts into actual trading rules, I'm doing a deep dive training where I break down exactly how to implement this into your own trading routine. In this training, you'll get the exact exercises I use to build mental toughness, the specific rules I follow to maintain discipline, and a step-by-step process that I've developed to help my students create their own trading identity. These deep dive trainings are only available for my Champions Academy community. So I'm going to attach my Telegram and my Instagram below. Make sure to message me VIP if you want in on these weekly trainings. We also do live trading as well as charting calls every week. If this video helps you at all or provided any value, don't forget to like and subscribe. And for the newbies in the trading space, I just launched my free 5-day Forex program. Go take a look at my bio. Me and my partner have prepared some in-depth trading education for you guys, including our exact strategy. Any questions or topics that you want me to cover here on YouTube, feel free to drop them in the comments and I will go as in-depth as I can for you guys. I appreciate you all so much for coming along on this journey. And never forget, you're savage, not average, and I'll see you in the next video.